Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Psycho Duck, and I'm here with another walkthrough for the Crimson map pack. This one is called Shatter, and is kind of, I guess, the largest map in the pack. It's more of a big team map, and it's very interesting, I would say. The layout is... it's inversely symmetrical, first of all, and for whatever reason it reminds me a bit of a lot of the maps from Halo 2, not any one in particular, but it just kind of the way the map is designed, the way like the big team, the bases are and such, it gives me kind of this Halo 2 feel, which, you know, I guess that's cool. It's very, I don't know, I guess something that is kind of cool about all of these maps, that's a sliding mantis, by the way, something that's cool about all these new maps is they're all, you know, maybe because they're not made by Bungie, you know, they're just all very different than anything you would have seen in previous Halo games, even if, you know, like I said, they all have some sort of similarities to older stuff, but, yeah, it's interesting, and we are playing. Oh, I'm getting out of here. That's Mantis. We're playing Extraction on here, which I know hasn't actually been in matchmaking yet. So you know, maybe that's a new game mode for some of you guys. Basically, you have to capture these crates that move around the map, kind of like Crazy King style. But you start capturing them, and then enemies can convert them, and it's actually a really fun game mode. We have a tutorial on setting that up, if you guys are interested. But anyways, yeah, this map, I would say, plays Extraction rather well. And this map has mantises on it, which is very cool, because I think the mantises work on here a little bit better than they do on Ragnarok, per se, much less Meltdown, because this map is, you know, I think designed a little more with them in mind, and they're pretty cool. But something that's a bit odd on here is there's no warthogs, which I swear in some of the trailers for this map pack there were warthogs. Yeah, I don't know exactly what's up with that, because I think a hog would actually work rather well on here, but you know, I guess it is what it is. There are mantises and ghosts, so you know, you definitely get your big team fix on here. But kind of like, I guess, both of the other maps in the pack, this map can play a little bit smaller than it really is, which is cool. I suppose, you know, it gives you more variance in the player count you can have on here, the types of games you can have on here. You know, because it is a rather big map, but a lot of the action kind of gravitates in towards the center, and it can play like a smaller map. So that's cool. And another thing that's kind of cool about this map is it is designed to work as a Dominion map. So I haven't actually played Dominion on here just yet. I think Abel, Sir Thomas, and I are gonna maybe, you know, check that out, cover that if there's anything noteworthy about Dominion on here that's different than it was in, say, any of the other on-disc maps. You know, so maybe we'll bring you guys some more info on that. But yeah, as a big team map and as a Dominion map, this is a solid one. These bases out here, I believe, are the Dominion bases for the map. And this is really sad. I'm converting this and I get assassinated. And they got kind of cool, like, lightning-y things. They do a pretty good job of orienting players on here. There's kind of like this poopy green colored side where the lighting is all poopy and green, and then there's this poopy yellow colored side where the lighting is all poopy and yellow. And yeah, it's kind of interesting. There's actually, on the green side, you can kind of see it right here. There's this giant, like, volcano just spewing out, like, poopy green something. It's very interesting. There's, you know, I guess in a symmetrical map, for a symmetrical map, they do a decent job orienting players on here. You know, there's the, like, I'm in red base right now. There's blue base, and these teleporters take you from the main base out to kind of near the Dominion bases, which is pretty cool. You know, and it just helps you get around the map. And I don't know, yeah, the map just, it plays interestingly because there is all that space out there that can be used, but a lot of the action will gravitate more towards the center. And with the teleporters, I can't do that jump up apparently. But with all the teleporters, you can actually kind of get from your base to the enemy base relatively quickly, which is kind of cool. You know, it could be interesting for objective modes like capture the flag. And then of course it's a lot of fun for extraction, where the gameplay is forced to move around the map in, you know, different places because it's all you know, based around the objectives which move. And you know, fighting over the central objective is pretty fun. There's kind of 2 machine gun turrets there which you can use. You know, there's the mantises are fun to take around, and all that good stuff. You gotta be careful jumping from this rock, because I don't know, I would walk off it. I thought you could walk off it and land on the platform, but you actually like fall down to something below it. For whatever reason, I actually had the most trouble getting used to this map. Given Wreckage's layout, I would have expected that would take some serious getting used to, but I picked that one up pretty quick, and it actually took me a little while to get the hang of this one. I've actually played 2 games on here at this point, and both have been pretty fun, although I would say that so far I'm kind of enjoying the other 2 maps a bit more than this one, although I was pretty happy when I found this little window you can lob grenades through if you do it just right, but there were no enemies in there by the time I got them in there. Yeah, defending this extraction site was definitely the highlight of this game, I think. And, you know, it's kind of cool because it is just this bridge where a lot of the map funnels through it, but it's not like too much does. You can definitely flank around. There's kind of tunnels on the outside, and it gets really interesting for the Mantis, for the Ghost, you know, to go around out there. And it is pretty fun to just grab all these machine gun turrets and you know, try to defend this place. I think we have like 3 guys in here with turrets, and then there's like another one on the ground. Don't know why they're respawning so fast, but you know, whatever. But yeah, if my gameplay is not incredible on here, it's because I was just kind of getting the hang of the map. And like I said, this one took me a little bit longer than the other 2. But overall, I enjoy all 3 of these maps. I think they are a pretty great addition. And I do like how many, you know, just solid maps there are in this game after Halo Reach was kind of disappointing on the, you know, map side of things outside of custom games. But yeah, it's just a solid fun map. Good for extraction. I would imagine Capture the Flag plays well on here, and as we get to know Dominion on here, we'll you know, keep you guys in the loop on that, because Dominion is a really cool game type, which I don't think was quite used to its full potential on some of the on-disc maps. So we'll see if this maybe does it a little bit better. But yeah, it's just a very, very fun map so far, I would say. They're all quite fun, and the giant green glowy stuff is kind of cool. Although I would say the look of this map kind of interests me a little bit less than the look of the other 2 new ones. But anyways, that's about it for this, my first impressions. So thanks for watching, guys. This has been Psychoduck with the Halo Forge Epidemic. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.